With Valentine's Day just around the corner, besides counting petals on a daisy, what's in the cards for Low Country lovebirds? We'd like to welcome back our good friend Heather Lawrence, tarot reader, counselor, and motivational speaker. And you look like you're all set for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, ready to go.
I'm loving it. Well, remind our viewers, you spent many years as a broadcaster, and then you transitioned into something which really was a deep calling for you because you always possessed this gift. Remind our viewers how you got into tarot reading.
Well, I always, since I was younger, I always had a sense of something, everything around me, people. And so I'd always communicate that around my family. And I think my sisters would make fun of me, but then I'd always be correct. It would be, backed up by what was really happening. So then it just kept, my interest in it caused me to move forward, doing it myself. But I had a huge interest in it to begin with.
Gosh, that is the gift. Is it a gift? Is it a burden?
It's a burden.
Do you grapple with these two things?
I say it's a bit of a burden and a gift at the same time because they say ignorance is bliss. Yes. So I feel very unignorant at times, and I wish I was more. Hypersensitive to energy as well, so that's not a gift. Because if you're loud or loud noises bother me, things like that, because I'm super clear. So I do a lot of like chakra cleaning and stuff for myself so I can get the energy from the people put on me. I have to get rid of it. So I keep myself really clear, like a clear channel. So it's a lot of work.
I can only imagine, and just having that sensitivity and just knowing how to read it, recognize it. I'm sure you get feelings all the time wherever you go. And of course, for people who are watching this who want a more personalized reading, of course, we're going to give them your information. But maybe you could kind of set the table for us, as it were, for what people can expect in 2021. I think that the energy, people can tell. That the energy is a little off or different. We've got COVID, which we've been talking about incessantly ad nauseum for a year. What do you think?
Well, I think that the COVID set the tone for romance in good ways because people are sick and look, people have been quarantined. A lot of people have been by themselves. They haven't had the normal dating. So I think people's standards are raised. On the other hand, a lot of people have been living with the person and they haven't been able to get away from them. So that also they learn a lot about their partner. So I think this is the year of no nonsense. It's about commit or forget is what it is to me. It's no middle ground for 2021. You're not going to take whatever it is you're taking from somebody anymore. Yes. Got enough. So it's all about either someone commits or they don't, or you're out. I think that's the 2021 theme.
Very interesting. Well, let's see.
Okay, so I'm going to show my cards, ask the cards what it is your viewers need to know for their love lives in 2021. So let's see.
And if I may just point out that you're using a regular deck of cards, not tarot cards per se, that people are familiar with different images and the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords or whatever it may be. This is a little
different. Well, okay. So the first thing I got, so it's making decisions, important decisions. This is the card I actually use for God, if I don't know if it's a person, but or a really powerful person. So it's either you being the powerful person making decisions. They're like, no, like I said, I know my cards very well. No nonsense. It is the Two of Spades. It's like important decisions. So it's not wishy-washy. Don't be wishy-washy in your love life. Don't take it. You're not happy. Get out.
That's interesting.
There'll be a contradiction. Yeah, because the person you're with should really, and I also talk about marriage counseling. You can see marriage counseling. 2021 is a rough. They're being really, the universe is trying to catch our attention. Oh, I see it all over. How crazy.
Uh-oh.
It's actually good. It's all about commitment. It really is. If someone isn't committing, my cards say then get rid of them. Because this is a year of, because look at the COVID took away people's weddings, a lot of things. So as we move forward, they're saying, no, you should definitely get that in your life. It's about proposals. It's about new relationships. 2021 is actually all about relationships. I feel like I do. I feel like this is the year of the relationship, and I also feel the truth is that we're not, because we've been through so much. It's like we're not supposed to take less. That's what the COVID's supposed to teach us, is that we deserve the best, and they want to get rid of the old and out with the old, in with the new. So I feel like this is a makeover year. It's like the year of the makeover. So they're saying make over yourself and get rid of any negative energies around you.
Sounds like there's a lot of cleansing that can take place.
A lot. Yeah, that's what the COVID code's all about, the self-care. So if you're going to take care of yourself, you wouldn't do anything that harms yourself, especially in relationships. And, they've stripped everything from most people at this point. So why bother, is what they're saying. The cards
right.
Like, why take less? So go for
Heather,
the goal.
That is so fascinating. Well, this is a good place to take a break. When we come back after the commercial, I want to talk about how people can interpret that in their own lives and the best way in which to proceed. So let's do that in 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We have been sitting with Heather Lawrence. She's a professional tarot reader, and we've just been talking about what's in the cards for people this year in 2021. It's kind of an overview for just the entire globe, really. And you say it's a lot about relationships. I think that's really interesting.
I think it's all about relationships, especially that's what I'm getting most of my phone calls about. It's all about, it's the year of relationships. I believe this is about getting what you want this year, because you've done without. So now it's time to get what you want. And you had a lot of time during the COVID to sit and think a lot. So now it's about thinking about, is a relationship you're in working? Do you want a new one? What is it you really want? Do you want to get married? They say go for the gold this year.
How would you recommend, and what advice would you give for people to make a healthy change, to make a healthy decision in which is beneficial for them and for others?
I think it's, if you're pay attention to how you're feeling about something, so if you're not happy with something, you don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater and get rid of something. It's about really asking for what you want, a healthy way to ask for what you want without being angry, without, a fight or flight mode. It's speak your truth and then see what happens. But do speak up is what it's saying, like super speak up. Ask for what you want. It helps others too to know, because people can't read your mind.
Right. I have to ask you, just by looking at those cards, to use a deck of playing cards as opposed to tarot cards, how do you make those determinations? Sometimes those tarot cards, they kind of tell the story for you, but this seems like a code.
It is a code. It's a secret code. I know that. It's kind of like a puzzle. So if you were to lay out pieces of a puzzle, that's what my cards do. So my cards have numbers. So if I'm reading for you personally, I can find out, I'll ask you like the person's hair color, and how old they are. So you can see my cards, I could say, oh, this man, he's is he light haired and he's 25 years old, or between 23, 25, does he have kids? So I can see that in the cards, and then someone's going to either say to me, yeah, that's true. I can tell people's emotions in the cards by the color, by the black, and the red is a lot healthier. Black is more negative. The spades are like, anger, worry, things like that. So it's numerology and faces and eight, all the things kind of thrown together. But it is like an X-ray. So when I go to my doctor, I have no idea how he knows what he's talking about.
That's so neat. That is so amazing. How do people get in touch with you for a personalized reading?
They can go to my Instagram page, The Advisor, and it is ADVIZER. And then I'm on TikTok as well at The Advisor 111. I'm on TikTok and I'm on Instagram.
Fantastic. Heather Lawrence, thank you so much. All about the relationships, people.
Yes.
We'll see you soon. We're back after this.